should have walked around the head. He could have freed it.
Let's see what we have here. Couture with a right. It misses. Randleman tries to answer. And we have a boxing match here to begin round number 2. Boom! Oh, big combination. Big left and right. He connected with both on Randy Couture.
Well, Randleman sees that Randy blinks his eyes and turns his head a little bit to the right.
Body shot now by Kevin Randleman.
See, Kevin should just back off now and do it again and again and again.
Here's Greco. This is more Randy's turf now, going with a clinch as opposed to staying on the legs and trying to lift.
Couture will stay busy.
I'm sure Randy doesn't want to let go of him now, Jeff.
No, not with him under both his arms. Before it was over-under. Each one had the same kind of hold, but here Randy wants to keep against the fence as well. He knows if he moves towards the center, he's going to be tripped down. Fence will keep him up, even if he gets off balance.
Well, this position, the clinch, is what made Randy Couture victorious back in October of '97 against
the right hand.
But look at Kevin Randleman. Combinations.
Doing exactly what he said, but he's putting his head down really low, and he can get kneed very easily from that position.
These two are going at it here to start the second round. I like what I see.
Double right overs. Yeah, excuse me, I stepped on you. But that's one over the top, one over the bottom for Randleman.
Now, these guys are stepping all over each other, John Peretti, so no worries in the broadcast booth. We are safe here.
Looking at a guillotine choke.
Good knee.
Nice knee to the head.
Randleman's holding his head much too low. Here's a Brazilian position. You should turn the guy with your feet and your hands at the same time. Their base doesn't count for anything. That's a great position for Randy Couture. He just doesn't know how to use it.
I know what you're trying to do. So you lock your hands, pull them up towards your head, and then go sideways with them, right? But you got to know, too, that Randleman's been on a lot of double legs in his life.
Now you push your feet all the way through and underhook his legs.
Randy Couture breathing heavily right now, trying to get some gas back here. 2:46 remaining in round number 2.
I think Randleman is also winded there. That was a good flurry that both of them put on, yeah.
Randleman should disengage.
Seems Randleman's content to stay there. Now he moves up on the body.
He moves into a worse position.
And these are two of the finest fighters in the world. And they are working it here tonight. The heavyweights, Kevin Randleman, Randy Couture.
This fight continues in this fashion with neither one really having a decisive edge. Frustration can start to play in, and certainly conditioning can play into it. And I've seen Randy Couture go long distances with some very good people.
Well, I think Randy Couture is gonna fatigue quicker than Randleman in this game. And here comes the armbar again. You watch the way the legs come up and over the top. We'll see it the way he attacks it. It's really, you know, jiu-jitsu 101.
Basically, what we're seeing here, John, is Kevin Randleman doing to Randy Couture what Randy Couture did to Maurice Smith. And that is just control the top.
Yeah, absolutely. What's so funny is that Kevin hits so hard, but his wrists aren't conditioned, so they bend when they hit things, you know?
He's got an awful lot of power on really what was a 177-pound frame when he was in the NCAAs in college.
Yeah, he's a thoroughbred. He's amazing.
6'1", 220 coming into tonight's showdown.
Now, you didn't see the wrist of Orlovsky bend when he hit Rick over the top of the head, boy. I felt that from where I was sitting.
I'll tell you what, that was impressive. Couture at 220, Randleman at 214, so up almost 50 pounds on what he was as a wrestler.
I almost think Orlovsky let him try to step over, and then when he brought his arm through thinking, hey, I got him, I'm going to bring him down, that's when he invited the arm bar. And
he was so calm.
Got caught. Yeah,
Orlovsky was so calm.
I like that, man. I was very impressed with him.
Yeah.
Barnett, Babalu, Orlovsky, Pulver, all impressive here tonight. Victorious. Who will win the big one, though?
See, this is not a good game for Randy.
You got to start working. You got to hit.
Mark Coleman appears to be very relaxed.
Yeah, I think they're too relaxed. That's a very relaxed corner, and I would be screaming at Randleman to get the hell out of there and fight his fight.
Don't let him rest in there.
Randy hasn't been able to do anything to gain any points here, though, in round 1 or 2, John.
That same silly figure 4 elbow lock from the guard. I mean, that's just means nothing. Big left hand by Randleman underneath.
Kevin doing his ground and that's where he wants to be.
Here we go, third round underway. tonight. Couture and Randleman for the heavyweight championship of the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
I saw
UFC,
that.
a kick.
Sorry, I just saw that. You know, I mean, he looked really weird. He looked like he was going to do something funny there. And there it was.
Fakes the left jab. Couture trying to close in, take over the center of the ring.
Putting his head down, that's a bad move. And that's
Here's a clinch. This is where Randy wants to be now.
knees and a clinch. I mean, and that's, see? This corner knows what's going on. That's Dan Henderson, boy.
Watch for the uppercut here as well. Randy likes to throw uppercuts. And I wonder, is he playing the kind of game Shamrock did against Ortiz? Doesn't mind losing a round or two? Thinking he can get it all late?
No, he got hurt before. And as you said, this is not Kevin's game, you know. This is
not upper body, not trying to do what he's doing right now. But Randy is persistent. He has a way of wearing on you. All my experiences with him in wrestling, as I said, you know, he's beaten some people who just smother others.
Gotta watch the knee to the face.
Kevin bends over too much, bring it up from the outside.
It's gonna, he gets two hands behind his neck like that, you know, he's vulnerable for it. Kevin should disengage. He's a little bit mulish here, you know?
Yep, a lot of forward back. A lot of forward back.
What does that mean?
Just each guy bullying. Each one wants to go forward and they're either going forward or backward. There's no circular motion, change of level, anything to kind of interrupt or disrupt or set up your opponent.
See the leg hanging out there now? That's perfect. Couture's doing the right thing.
Yeah, Couture's starting to frustrate Kevin Randleman here in round number 3. His game is starting to be played in full.
Look at that straight knee.
There it is.
There we go. Now, Randy Couture's world. Ground and pound, Randy Couture.
And I haven't seen Kevin really ever play from the guard before.
Now he is active.
And Couture's got straight shots coming down. Efficient punches, not roundhouse.
Randleman has not been put in this position before.
But here's the same wrestler mentality. Excuse me, Jeff, but he could pass the guard with a tree trunk there. I mean, you could roll a van through that opening, and he doesn't pass.
I don't like how Randleman just grabbed his leg. He grabbed it reverse. He's taking his own hand out of the picture of defense.
Now he brings Couture in, and Couture landed with a lot of punches there. He is in control of round number 3.
But why from that position?
I think it's because he's finding success. We may see more out of Couture next round. I really believe Randy was playing the setup game there. Very cerebral athlete.
Now he wanted to wear down his opponent.
I see blood.
Randleman is cut. There it is.
Oh, bridge of the nose, that's fine.
So Randleman and Couture tying it up here in the 3rd round. Wow, here we go again. Couture,
And more
1, 2,
Couture.
3, 4, 5 times.
There's not much
Oh, with the right hand, jackhammers.
Let's go.
Couture maybe going to get a dominant round here.
Well, he's got a dominant position finally.
Now he's in the full mount.
Full mount.
And still a lot of time to work. Over 60 seconds remaining in round number 3.
But I bet you Kevin's a bridging machine when he wants to be. Look how flat he's laying. You see his legs are completely flat.
Couture continuing to punish Kevin Randleman.
Kevin is clueless as to how to escape from this.
Clock needs to become Kevin Randleman's partner now.
He's never been in that position.
No, he hasn't.
Couture full mount on Randleman.
I have
Randleman
never
keeping
seen
those
him
big
there.
arms
Randleman
up.
is really
continuing to
starting to pull it
pound
out.
away. And continuing and continuing.
And that's gonna do
it is
it.
over. It is over. Randy Couture is the heavyweight champion again.
Yeah, I like that. He's doing it. He's fighting a smart game.
Who looks tired, the most tired right now?
Nobody.
Look at the face of Mark. Look at the face of Igor.
Well, it's hard to see Mark's face right now because he's buried in Igor's chest. But yeah, Igor does look like he's
Very
not
relaxed.
as tired. Yeah, he's very relaxed.
He's not doing anything. Mark's doing the work, and that is going to take against him. If I was Igor, I'd be moving and make Mark chase me, you know, because that's going to burn energy. Look at Mark's face. He's all red now. He's really blown up. But he's okay. But it's the next 2-3 rounds that the fight's going to change, I think.
Yeah, I think so. The automatic stand-up at the beginning of each round will be real interesting.
I think he should pass the guard again. Go to the side.
I just punch his head. I would see the body shot. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna stop a fighter that's good, thick as he is. I'd go for the head to mess up his eyes, hurt his nose, make him bleed, make him cut. It would make it a lot easier fight, you know, to end quicker because of cut.
Yeah, I know when you fought Coleman, you used your hand over his mouth a couple times for a good advantage, because when he was getting winded, you did it one time and he really got winded, and then you reversed him and stood back up, and it was hard for him to take it down after that.
Like I said, everybody's changed. Everybody's smarter now. The game is moving. See, Mark's still, I mean, the remnants of Mark will be in the next round when he gets tired. Then you're going to see what he has, because he's, like I said, or is his eye swollen? Which is it? Maybe his eye swollen. Maybe that's what I'm saying.
I think he's doing good condition-wise.
Yeah, he's not working too hard.
About 1 minute left now. I wonder what's going to happen.
Oh, look at Mark kind of smothering him too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was waiting for him to do that. 1 minute left. Well, it's been a real strategic fight for Mark Coleman. It hasn't been a real exciting fight.
No, but like you said, strategy is the whole thing here now. Igor's thing is to hope. I would think he's going to think that Mark's going to tire out. Let him blow, let him blow, let him blow. Yeah, and then he's going to tire out.
It's going to be in the favor for Igor, the unlimited rounds. Because he fought long rounds. Yeah. But then again, Mark did 2 in his last fight, so...
And Mark uses his head a lot. Now, I don't know if that's in the rules to use your head, but that's something that's...
Well, as long as he's not striking with it, I guess he's pushing with it. But Igor evidently fought 2 30-minute fights in one tournament. Yeah. One of his Russian tournaments.
Okay. Mark's got a cut in his eye.
Good.
He's got a cut in his eye, though.
Yeah, it's those heads in close proximity that must have done it, because I don't know that Igor landed a strike that opened that.
Maybe Mark did it to himself by using his head. Look at the man.
Sakuraba.
Mr. Sakuraba, the hero of the Pride Fighting Championships 2000
It's
so
an
far.
Inoue. Look at Inoue, a very famous person over here in Japan. Also fought in the UFC against Roller Hoist Alger. Hoist Alger.
Royce Alger. You want to say Hoist, right?
Hey, whatever. It's either, well, in America, it would be Royce, but since I'm with the Brazilians, talking to them, I got to be Hoist or Royce. The R Alger.
That's you in the beginning, eh? Vixen.
Okay, here it is. Coleman in side control, going for that key lock and really twisting it hard, but Igor doesn't seem to be worried about it at all.
No, because the position, like Boss said, he's too high up.
Yeah, and he can roll out. If you bring the elbow here, he cannot bridge out.
Right. See, he inched his body out a little bit.
Yeah, he's really trying for that, but then he backed off, as we said, and then he went for it again when he thought he had a better position.
Igor's very relaxed.
Completely relaxed. Coleman's doing the work on this move.
Looks like Pat's talking to him about it. Take it. Yes, he's telling him everything. Take it down more.
Yeah, cornerman Pat Millich is coaching him on to keep that elbow down toward the hip. Here it is again. Igor pops out, back into the guard, and Coleman stays on top. Here we go. Round 2, Vovchanchyn. There's Gilbert Eibel right there from Holland.
Yeah, very tough and very exciting individual.
Most exciting.
Very charismatic.
Yeah, charismatic and a wild fighter. One of the top no-holds-barred fighters in Holland currently. 22 years old, 220 pounds, 6'2". Ute. You got the Ute. Here we go, round 2.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that Coleman didn't punch with Igor on the stand-up part. And his punching was showing good. But maybe he doesn't want to risk that because Igor will throw a punch. But look at Igor's hands are down.
Igor likes to slip from side to side and throw that overhand right or left.
Yeah, typically with the right, yes.
And he does tend to dip to the left and throw that overhand right, the same way he did with Mark Kerr.
Okay, Mark's gonna come in for a shoot again.
Yeah, Mark's right eye is kind of swollen
Yeah,
up.
probably from himself.
Yeah, probably from rubbing his head against Igor's head.
He's learning to cut. See how he's cutting the ring off?
He's cutting the ring off. It's perfect. It's working good.
There's the shoot. And he's got the single and he's got the slam. Down they go, same position. Here we are. Igor on the bottom with the guard, Coleman on top, getting ready to grind away with that right hand to the ribs. I think you're right about going to the left side with the left hook to the liver, because if you could do that, you could just switch position. Yeah.
And he did it a few times. You see it? You can see the marks on his side.
Nice poke. Nice poke.
Good. How he's doing it. Very good. And again and again.
Igor slaps back right on the ear, but that was one strike to.
Yes, I'd go for the head more. I would go for the just to try to create a swollen eye. That's not gonna work. That's energy. Don't do that, Mark. That's energy.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of coaching from Pat Miletich. He's probably just going to let Mark do his thing.
Listen to Pat. He's soft-spoken. You know, he's not going to sit there and scream, which isn't necessary.
Especially in Japan, nobody talks. Nobody says
Yeah, so you can hear him anyway because they're a very quiet crowd.
Yeah, you can hear a pin drop sometimes in one of these matches where they get on the ground.
Almost inside on him.
Like right now.
Inside on him.
Somebody just scored there like 60 rows back and you can hear him.
Yeah, but I think the crowd is here for the finish.
Yeah, I think so.
They're not going anywhere. They want to know.
It's 11 o'clock here, 11:15. They still here. Like I said, they want to see the end of this fight. It could be an hour. It could be 15 minutes. It could be 2 hours. Who wants the most?
It can be 10 hours.
I won't be here that night. I'm sorry.
Okay, there he goes. He's passing the guard into the side mount again between the corner.
Post between you and him with your left.
Anytime soon,
Post
referee
between you and him with your
Shimada
left.
will be resetting them toward the center
slide
of
up.
the ring. They're going to get all tied up and connected on the ropes. Igor's got his leg up on the ropes now. Now, this is a bad position because Mark can throw that knee. This is a bad position for Igor Vovchanchyn.
This is like her Vovchanchyn.
Yeah, oh my God! It's the opposite because
Vovchanchyn was on the top last time.
Bring him straight down. Straight down.
Igor facing down, and that's illegal.
Down into the top of his head. There you go.
Good knees.
Oh, those are quite a few blocks, and it's going to still hurt his arm.
He's tapping.
Oh, he got it. This is great.
He made Igor. Mark Coleman has won.
He is touted as one of the best in the world. Perhaps the top up-and-comer in the lightweight division.
Certainly has a great future ahead of him with the skills he possesses and the discipline to maintain a physical and physique that he is displaying here tonight. Looks like he invented the ab buster. And watch for Aguiar. He's a good stand-up guy with Muay Thai background. He's going to probably want to keep it on the feet. This is where Hughes likes, this is his patented slam. Take him from the guard and try to just bust him up. Aguiar did a nice job there countering that.
Yamasaki was right on the ball there too. Aguiar reached for the fence. Mario had nothing to do with it. But yet Hughes wasn't able to elevate and drop with as much force as he may try to do later on in the fight.
Well, this is Hughes' signature slam. That's something that he kind of brought in here. And it's been effective for him. But it seems as though Aguiar has done his homework, had that scouted out.
Now the submissions of Matt Hughes are getting better and better, and in his corner is Jeremy Horn and Mark Hansen. You see Hansen right there with the red hat on, the full contact fighter shirt. Jeremy Horn is also right there. Jeremy's been great helping Matt Hughes display a different level of patience when working in someone's guard.
And listen to how controlled, how deliberate the comments are. They're not excited, they're not emotional. They're keeping the fighter calm, making him use his head, thinking through all this. And he was digging some good left hands into Aguiar's ribs. And as we all know, it's the body shots that take the life out of the legs.
Pin that arm down.
Hansen, the best man in.
Watch him spin into your left side.
Here he wants to introduce his best man. In Wedding's the best friend, and he's got that same control in the corner as Pat Miletich has, that same calmness, and a little ground and pound. A left to Marcelo Aguiar.
Both your arms, Matt. You gotta watch them. Don't get outstretched.
If you're going to pull back to throw big
Good
punches,
advice.
throw them with both
Don't
hands.
want to give somebody in the guard there a straight arm and extend it on.
Oh, try with the elbow. He's got that right forearm cradled on the neck. A shot and another.
Hughes now starting to dominate.
Bring it back over here, Matt. Bring it back over here. Watch your arms. Watch that right arm. Watch that right arm. There you go.
I love that. Bring him back over here.
You got his wrist. Bring your left elbow over the top.
It must be unsettling on your back, an opponent trying to hit you, and he's got his friends inches away telling him what to do.
Under control.
Extra eyes from Hughes. Good coaching.
Looking good, Matt. Looking good. Setting yourself down.
Matt,
Setting
grab his
yourself
wrist and
down.
throw your elbow right over the top and don't let go of his wrist.
When he missed with that bomb a moment ago, he got himself in a defensive position and didn't need anything on the return.
2 minutes in the round. 2 minutes in the round.
2 minutes
Good
left.
guard, though, by Aguiar, showing that he can take this,
Set up your shots. Set up your shots.
at least maintain some solid defense from those strikes.
Grab his wrist with your right hand. Pull it back and grab his wrist.
Now,
Now throw that right elbow right over the top. There you go.
That's a good shot.
Don't get overextended, Matt. You're
There's
getting
that little
overextended.
trick we've seen there with the elbow. Tie up the hand, come over the top with the elbow.
Start working it.
Don't get overextended. What does he mean there?
Getting the arm straight, that helps set the arm bar, gives him the opportunity for the arm bar. And we now have a cut. Aguiar's cut good.
But Aguiar appears to be okay. And Hughes is going for the finish. Hughes with the flurry. A right and a left. A right and a left again. Matt Hughes looking to close it out here. And the pace slows down.
Still a minute left here in the first period.
Still everything happening right in front of his corner. What an advantage.
On his left side. His left side.
His twin brother Mark also octagon side with Jeremy Horn.
Time.
50 seconds.
It's 53 seconds. Let's work it. Let's work it, Matt. Watch your arms. Watch your arms.
Matt, take your time.
He's opened up a cut on Marcelo Aguiar.
Matt, grab his right wrist, throw your right elbow over the top, just like you did to cut him. Slow down, watch his back. Go for your length in that.
Lead with your knee. Lead with your knee. Lead with your knee.
What does he want?
Hit that. No.
What does he want? Yamasaki wants to call timeout and check the cut. Safety always of the ultimate concern for our fighters. And Aguiar is going to check the cut.
That was not a stoppage of the fight.
That is correct. That was a timeout. Yamasaki doing exactly the right thing. Leon Tabs, veteran cut man, has worked in the boxing world for decades.
And the Louisiana doctor, signed by the commission, will come in and make the call here.
Do those elbows we don't have one.
Dr.
And that's going to do it.
is also there. The fight has been stopped. The fight has been stopped. Matt Hughes victorious here tonight in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. So Leon Tad said the cut was too dangerous for Marcelo Aguiar to continue. And so it is victory number 2 for Matt Hughes.
Well, the cut had to get opened up, and what his coaches were yelling at him is grab the wrist, come over the top with the elbow. And we can't see if that is the one that delivered the cut. But it was that kind of tactic and the punching of Matt Hughes that opened up a wide cut. And there it is. That had to be the elbow that caused the cut. That was the elbow that caused the cut.
And it led to this eventually, Jeff.
And it was a bad cut. Mario Yamasaki, the referee, with fighter safety in mind, immediately stopped the fight. Brought in Leon Tabs and the Iowa doctor. And the doctor made the call. End the fight. Great performance by Matt Hughes.
He is dangerous. He is an up-and-comer. In fact, maybe he's already come up. But Matt Hughes gets his second victory in the UFC. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Those takedowns become easier.
So round 3 belongs to Wanderlei Silva.
Look at Wanderlei. He's basically standing in the exact same spot, dead center of the octagon, and all he's doing is basically rotating to face Tito. It's Tito who's doing most of the moving around Wanderlei Silva.
Ken Shamrock told me the one technique he always used was to take the center of the ring.
Well, I'm sure Tito doesn't want to go stand up with him. I mean, he'll trade punches if he feels it's the right situation. But to just sit here and box with Wanderlei Silva, I'm not so sure that's the smart tactic if I have an arsenal full of takedowns and other weapons.
Let's go.
John McCarthy telling the fighters, let's get it on here. Let's start going here in the 4th round. Wait for your shoot, wait for your opportunity, don't commit. The corner of Tito Ortiz. You can hear the instructions in the background.
It almost seems like Wanderlei's waiting for him. The reason why he's not moving very much is he doesn't want to be caught in half step so that he can't bring a knee up or can't sustain a good hip sprawl.
And both guys, Jeff, have now been hurt in this match, so there is an element of hesitation that maybe was not featured earlier in the middleweight championship contest.
I agree with that, 100%. You get whacked, you think about it a little bit more.
Well, I want to go back there to where I was hit before. Center of the ring, held by Silva, circling is Tito Ortiz. Ortiz in the black full shorts. And a combination just missed Tito Ortiz there. And it gives him the opportunity to close, though.
And he'll finish the takedown again.
But he had to take the chance of getting punched to be able to shoot.
It is the game they play. How do I get close? I can get close by trying to step at him and him see me coming, or I can wait for him to be in a position that's off balance and take advantage of it and shoot then. 1, he doesn't see you coming in that way. 2, because he missed with the punch, he's off balance and not in a position to deliver that kind of an immediate counter. And it's smart tactics by Tito to try to draw Wanderlei in than to just continue moving forward and become a predictable fighter. When I know you're about to take a shot, I can load up and have it waiting for you. That is Wanderlei's knee.
And it's almost as if you could see real quickly a look in Tito's eyes before he shot there that, woof, got away from that one. Not by much, but I got away from that combination.
He's had a couple of those where Wanderlei threw some big-time leather, and it just missed in the front of Tito's face.
Under 2 minutes remains in the 4th round.
Action slowing a bit here, but middleweight belt on the line. Tito Ortiz, 4th round. Could have given Silva that round where he stunned Ortiz by a little bit, or you might have called that a draw. That's up to the other, but I think Tito definitely won the first 2 rounds, so I have Tito ahead at this point. And by the way this round is going, Tito has the takedown and has gotten a couple of punches in, but this pace has definitely slowed. Their styles have gotten very conservative.
John Peretti, in forecasting what we might see, said that this could become a fight in which we see this very thing. Silva unable to get back up off the mat when Tito's able to take him down.
And also the fact that Tito cannot pass Silva's guard and handle him at will on the ground.
Right.
Punching from within the guard is much more difficult than punching from outside the guard. Or from the side mount.
Silva has had maybe 1 or 2 knees. I don't recall seeing an elbow used by Wanderlei Silva tonight, and those are the 2 strength points of his striking skills.
And the only reason he got those knees off is because Tito took that long outside shot, no setup, no off balancing to make it easier, and Wanderlei Silva was waiting with those knees. He had them cocked and loaded.
15 seconds remains in round number 4.
And this one's going to go down in the books as a round probably for Tito Ortiz. At least it is on my scorecard, my unofficial scorecard.
Trying to finish this round with a flurry, and the bell sounds. 20 minutes they have competed here at Yoyogi Gymnasium in Tokyo, Japan.
Well, he'll towel off, get a little bit of water, get a little bit of instruction.
Good night of fights. Laverne Clark victorious. Ron Waterman victorious. Manoa beat Slick. Bustamante beat Anjo. Kikuta beat Eugene Jackson. And the winner of this, our 6th and final fight of the night, will be the new UFC middleweight champion.
Perhaps a tactic for Wanderlei Silva here would be to, you know, do the kind of outbursts we saw earlier in the fight against like a guy like Manoa, where the whole first round he didn't throw a strike. Then in the second round, he just did those bursts. All I've seen from Wanderlei here is basically the circling and the circling and the circling and no real forward motion to go after Tito. It's the 5th round. He trails on my card. And I'm pretty confident that's the way the judges have it, just because the only thing that happened was Tito, you know, getting the takedown and doing ground and pound. So I would think that some urgency needed to be displayed by Wanderlei Silva.
Well, Wanderlei was quick to come out of the corner, take the center of the ring again. And again, I think this is a situation, Jeff, where he says, Tito, eventually you have to come to me, and you may eat something on the trip inside.
Well, Tito may not take a shot at this point. I think he may if he feels it's set up, but Tito's doing the right thing. He keeps shifting direction. Don't be a stationary target for those good hands of Wanderlei. And if Wanderlei wants to throw big leather, it's going to have to be a risk. And he took that risk and paid for it.
Let him get tired. Don't do elbows yet. Don't do elbows yet. Wait. You can throw your right knee if you can.
As it was in the 4th, it is in the 5th. The combination attempted by Wanderlei Silva. Punches do not land. And now he has landed on his back once again.
Side mount by Tito. Let's see if he'll try to bring the knee up to block that leg to keep it from coming in and getting a half guard. And from there, he may be able to open up with a knee, right knee, or possible punches. He could also put that left knee in Wanderlei's stomach and punch from there.
Jeff, 3 minutes and 35 seconds separates one of these young fighters from the middleweight championship of the world.
The other thing Tito knows is if he just holds him right here, he doesn't have to take lots of risk. You know, a lot of people want to see the real flashy stuff, but flashy stuff is high-risk maneuver. And high-risk maneuvers can lead to situations that cost you fights. And there's no reason for Tito Ortiz here to have to take any additional risk versus Wanderlei Silva, who has to feel that he's trailing. He's the guy that's got to create something. It isn't up to Tito Ortiz to open things up. It's up to Wanderlei Silva at this point.
2:51 on the clock. What can Silva do here? Is there anything he can do to combat this?
Work back to guard here, get Tito somewhere in between his legs and then start to operate from there. And now he'll have the opportunity.
There's step one. Clock is starting to work against Wanderlei Silva.
The other is to start going for some wild submission attempts and try to get Tito to panic and back out. And perhaps that would allow him to get back to his feet. Very intelligent move by Wanderlei there. He turned himself 180 to face the center of the octagon, and Tito had every intent of driving him head first into the fence. Tito's redirected him again, but Wanderlei has very good awareness of where he is in the octagon, and he turned himself before Tito could really trap him.
And Tito, it's not as if he lacks skill in the ground game, because wrestling is his foundation.
This is also the time where, you know, Tito going 5 rounds. I mean, he wasn't able to do it against Frank Shamrock. But here, he's not only doing it, he's winning the fight, but he has slowed, and one might have to wonder, conditioning-wise, is he... One, he's made it to the 5th round, so he's obviously improved it, but is he suffering a little bit? Is conditioning or is wind causing him to slow his pace a little bit? But it's smart play either way.
I was going to say, is it wind or is it strategy? Because you alluded to the fact that Tito understands the big picture of what's going on here. He is getting punched on the side of the head. There are now 70 seconds left in our middleweight championship bout.
Well, he can trade punches with Wanderlei here and not lose the round.
Wanderlei trying to make a move there.
Barely got it.
Tito spins away and gets right back in, inside the guard, but still in a position where he is on top of his opponent. Our naval guests chanting USA in the background.
Well, they were into it. Not a lot of support from the Japanese people in that chant.
Yeah, and remember also, Jeff, that although Tito cut weight, there is a weight advantage here at the time of the fight over Wanderlei Silva. He's the bigger, stronger guy, as it was in his fight against Shamrock. But Shamrock somehow was able to conquer him in the end, and every time Silva tries here in the 5th, Tito turns him right back over.
I don't know why Wanderlei didn't try to do this earlier in the fight and really create, you know, these kinds of little scrambles, if you will, and force, you know, use the same tactic that Frank Shamrock did.
Final seconds of the middleweight championship are complete, and the judges will render a decision on who will walk away with the belt.
Great respect between the two fighters, but it'll come down to the judges. I have it possibly 4-1 giving Silva the round in which he stunned Ortiz, even though Ortiz wound up coming back and taking him down. That was a big strike. That might have won over the judges. But Tito racked up too many rounds, and I expect Tito here to win the judges' decision.
Now, Tito's feeling pretty good about things as he parades his way around the octagon walls.
It's so eerily different with the Japanese crowd because they're so quiet. And that helps the building, I think, of waiting for the judge's decision.
Sakuraba right foot forward. Renzo Gracie left foot forward. Renzo shooting in. Oh, nice spin around. Takedown by Sakuraba. Sakuraba chopping away. Oh, he faked the jump, folks. Sakuraba will jump through the air, but he faked the jump and he didn't do much, but he's side kick and punch over the top. You don't know what this man is going to do.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
The one thing I like about Sakuraba is he is one of the most creative mixed martial artists, and he will coin moves in his fights. He will do a move before anybody else does it, and then the whole rest of the world will copy his moves.
Definitely relies on trickery. You think he's going up for the stomp, and he comes in with a side kick.
Now he's got to watch out for those kicks going straight up. Oh, a back kick to the leg? My God. Now that, I've never seen that one before. You know, that's shades of K1 great Andy Hoog, who used to throw back kicks to the leg.
Maybe he's paying a little tribute to Andy Hoog.
Yeah, Andy Hoog passed away several days ago. God rest his soul. Superstar from Switzerland, K1 fighter extraordinaire. Sakuraba on top, Renzo down on the bottom, eating a few kicks. And Sakuraba going to grab those feet much the same way he did with Vitor Belfort. And there's that up kick. Oh, he's got to be careful of that. Good low kick by Sakuraba. That was a punishing kick to the thigh of Renzo Gracie.
Seems like this is Sakuraba's game plan. He's taken Renzo down a couple times, and then he backs up to get in this position. He wants this position.
Yeah.
When in his previous fights, it just kind of ended up in this position, and he kind of took advantage of it. Now this is a strategy. Take a fighter down, back up.
Oh, cartwheel! He almost got the leg. Renzo pushed up. Oh my God. What will happen in this fight? We don't know. Anything can happen. With Sakuraba, he just comes through with some of the craziest moves.
I'd like to see another one of those. That was nice.
Another low kick. You know, Sakuraba's got this round so far. He's in control. Renzo back up. And Sakuraba comes in. Renzo goes over the top of the right hand. Most punches missing. Much more spirited round this time than the first round, although the first round they were picking a lot at each other. Like Renzo coming in, lunging in with the right hand.
There he goes. He's going to back out. He's going to back out and try to attack the legs again.
He's got a half a butterfly guard. I don't think he's going to try and sweep Sakuraba. Sakuraba passing the guard without any, offense from Renzo Gracie.
I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's going to back out here. I hope I'm wrong. I'd like to see a little ground action.
Well, you know, people who want to see ground action will say that a man who stands up is afraid to go to the ground, but then the reverse could be true, that the man who wants the ground action is afraid to stand up. But in this case, we know both guys aren't afraid to stand up.
Here we go.
Oh, Sakuraba trying for an axe kick over the top.
Full guard.
Falling down into the guard.
Renzo's going to hold his head down here. He's not going to let him stand up.
There's Matsui and Takada, famous pro wrestler, in the corner of Sakuraba.
He's not going to let go of that head, trust me.
Yeah, a bit of a stalemate here. I don't know that...
Don't be surprised if he works an armbar for. He's scooting the hips out. Sakuraba's smart, though.
Yeah, Sakuraba is really well aware of the armbar. He's got a great armbar of his own.
He's scooting the hips out again. Sakuraba's going to readjust. There we go.
Even every time he moves his hips to the left, Sakuraba goes counterclockwise himself.
There he goes.
So he's countering that move. A little bit of a chess match here, slowing down of the fight, turning it into a classic ground battle. Neither man in a negative position right here. Renzo possibly in a good position to apply, as Eddie said, the armbar, or if he goes up high with the legs, the triangle. But I doubt Sakuraba's going to get triangled.
There's a lot of sweat here.
Sweat makes it real difficult to get those submissions.
There's possibility here of an arm triangle. He has it set up. If Sakuraba has his left arm on the other side of Renzo's head, he can be in trouble. But I think he's a little too smart for that.
Well, you know, if Renzo keeps scooting, then that'll show action. But if they do sit in this position for too long, it may leave the referee with the unfortunate task of possibly restarting them standing. Because right now, Renzo is just basically hanging on. He's trying to scoot those legs up high.
It just might be too sweaty to pull off an armbar or triangle. Too sweaty. That's why what Ensign did, coming in with pants, that's why I think that was a smart move.
Yeah. Yeah, it was his only shot, really. And
yes.
it didn't work, as we saw, but still, nonetheless. With the sweat being a factor, and Renzo now, he's not holding the hand up.
He's holding his arms. Looks like he's going to go for it.
But he doesn't want Sakuraba to do the Mongolian chop or the Shiwu chop. And Sakuraba back up.
Here we go again.
4
minutes to go.
Sakuraba almost going back into the garden. And there's the low kick by Sakuraba. Sakuraba dancing out of harm's way. Doesn't want to catch an up kick. That could put Renzo Gracie. Renzo Gracie is fighting a little bit defensive right now. Sakuraba is pressing more of the action. Tough round to call. I would hate to see this fight go to the distance. Oh, Sakuraba basically just toying with him now. Not doing damage, but doing a psychological situation.
I could almost guarantee this fight will go into overtime.
It seems like it. Now, Renzo jumps up and Sakuraba goes with a left hook, but it misses clearly. So here they are, standing back up, folks. Possibly some more kickboxing out of these gentlemen.
This fight is too historic not to go to overtime. It's too close.
Low kick by Sakuraba, answered by the right hand by Renzo Gracie.
Good right hand.
Nice low kick. Sakuraba tries to shoot, and a knee and a right hand by Renzo Gracie. Putting him back. Oh, high kick by Sakuraba. It was blocked.
He needs to watch those high kicks.
Don't want to catch that high kick. Realistically, Sakuraba has never knocked someone out with a high kick, but, oh, Sakuraba going for a single here. Going for a single leg, but gives it up. Renzo with that knee again.
Renzo's scoring.
Renzo's been working a lot of good Muay Thai, and those knees have been landing with some pretty solid effect. Sakuraba's not hurt, but they're not real weak knees.
This fight is so close.
Oh, it's so close. This will definitely go to overtime unless something dramatic happens in the next.
If the fight doesn't end, it will go into overtime. It's too close.
Left hand,
this fight is
nothing on it.
Too big just to end it.
Renzo wants to box. And maybe he sees a weakness in Sakuraba's stand-up game. Oh, Sakuraba shoots. Gets the single leg off the ankle pit. And down into a loose cross. Renzo almost went for a leg there. See that? And back into Renzo's guard. Renzo scooting out. Sakuraba stacking up. Renzo pushing him back. Oh, just gonna chamber that right kick.
Sakuraba was looking for it.
Yeah, he was. Oh, oh. Hey, that was a nice move, but Sakuraba just gives him his back. Now, Renzo is a dangerous guy to give you back to, but he's working that side Kimura here.
Sakuraba loves that move.
The Kimura.
I don't think he's ever finished anybody that way. Maybe in his gym. The real time, real fight. I don't think it'll happen. Ooh, he's got his back. 1 minute. Renzo needs to make a move right now.
1 minute left. He needs to do something.
He needs to sink his hooks in right now. He needs to go for it.
Yeah. Okay, Renzo's on top, but Sakuraba is not in danger at all. Sakuraba, he would almost invite Renzo to try to hook the legs in because he want to go for the knee bar. Oh! What a great move by Sakuraba. He's getting into a side control. Got a Kimura on Renzo Gracie.
Renzo's in danger here.
There's only 1 minute left. We don't want to have another Horror Gracie situation here, folks. What happened? Oh, was the round over? Did Renzo break his arm? He broke his arm.
I think his arm is broken.
He broke his arm with a spin around. Oh my God.
For the first time in 2000, live from Lake Charles, a quick kick from David Velasquez.
And you can bet Velasquez is in shape coming out of a Shamrock camp. Shamrock's whole game plan is based on conditioning. It's how he beat Tito Ortiz. And what you called and what I certainly will call a fight.
It certainly was, Jeff.
Nice punch.
Right here in this building, and look at these two tangle quickly. Oh, a big left, and another. Look at the lefts of Pulver. What a great start to what we hope will be another memorable evening. UFC debut for Velasquez, 1 draw in the UFC in this building at 22 for Pulver against Alvarez. And look at him, left hands, trying with the left again.
Wow. Hey, position. Get your fucking position.
You hear the corner, Pat Miletich working and yelling at his man, telling him to get position. And Frank Shamrock, a champion, on the other side. Lightweight and middleweight champions, a knee. These strikes are unbelievable.
He doesn't have an answer for Pulver's left hand. Pulver's getting that left hook in. There it was again.
What did I say coming in? He likes to strike.
Mouse under David Velasquez's right eye.
And a smile on his face, almost saying, gents, nice job, good start. Let's continue to get it on. Pat Miletich in the corner. One of the best cornermen there is in this business.
Time to work. Tie him up. Don't let him lead. Time to work. Time to work. Circle out, Dave. Inside. You know the game. Inside. Circle out. Keep control inside. Keep him working.
You can hear Frank, too.
Keep him working. Keep dancing. Keep working. Doing good, guys.
Frank, our retired middleweight champion.
Yeah. He's got a guard against that left hand. He drops his right hand as he's defending against knees, and Pulver comes in with that left hook again.
I mean, Pulver, when he won the Botsrutten Invitational 3 lightweight title, he won both his matches with knockouts under 30 seconds. Shamrock's man is taking punishment here in round 1.
And you got to wonder in a 3-round fight whether Pulver has punched himself out in the first third. Man, he is throwing leather.
Knee, big knee. Hands up. Working, both doing good. Elbows in, Dave. Watch the knee. On your back.
Oh! The left knee landed that time.
You okay, baby? You okay?
Velasquez is bloodied up. Trying to bring that knee high again. Another left.
He almost took him out with that left hook.
Velasquez trying to counter. Pulver showing great conditioning.
Right to the body, left cross, and boy, it almost put Velasquez down.
Big knee up top.
There it is again. There it is again. Got to say something about Velasquez's chin. No doubt about it, he can take a punch.
Knee up top. Big knee, I showed you that knee.
Look at the energy. Listen to the energy of Frank Shamrock, and it finally goes down to the ground.
Velasquez is mounted here, side mount.
1:05 remaining in round number 1.
Work it through, you're doing good.
Seems that Pulver here is taking a blow, collecting himself. Knee on the stomach, he'll rise up and strike from there if he keeps it.
A Pat Miletich student against a Frank Shamrock student. It looks like both are going to weather storms here in round 1.
Doing good, guys.
Pulver will be able to regain his arms now.
Full mount. Here's the left, and more, and more.
Didn't get hit by any of those punches.
Doing good. Two fingers in his face. From the hand. Doing good.
Velasquez should be hanging on here, try to kill the time.
You're at 13 seconds. 13 seconds, Dave. Use the fence. Bridge off of it. Go.
Wow, another left.
No, 10 seconds. No, you got it.
And now the first round comes to a close.
Oh, and they get grappling at the end there. Velasquez showing life.
Wow. The first of 3 5-minute rounds between Jens Pulver and David Velasquez.
The people like what they're seeing.
And they should.
Pulver on his feet had some tremendous punches, but that leg kick was caught. And Pulver put him down and started raining left hands in. Another look at it. It caught him in the head, but he didn't really follow through. It seemed to snap at the end and just catch him. More of a slap than anything.
Look at that knee.
Caught him right in, just below the chin, it seemed.
Yep.
Drove him backwards, but Velasquez looks fresh in the corner. The right eye is not closed, but that's the reason. Those punches there that he got the mouse under the right eye. Pulver's left hook has dominated this fight so far.
So Velasquez in his corner. Both of his losses in mixed martial arts have been to bigger guys. Jens Pulver, not a bigger guy, but a big heart. Jens says his style is similar to that of Tito Ortiz, and he showed that come out and go after it Tito Ortiz attitude in round 1. Passed on from Bob Shamrock's Shamrock 2000 team to Pat Miletich's team in Iowa because he needed lighter guys to train against, did Jens Pulver. A great start. And now they go down. Shamrock,
that's
retired
tight.
middleweight champion. That is tight.
Push it over.
Headlock, just like we use in
Push it
wrestling.
over,
He's got
Dave,
the
and
arm
bridge on
tied
it.
into the lock.
Keep yourself safe.
Something that Shamrock
Push your
does,
hand
and he
over.
even said that when he trains,
Push
is he
your
puts
hand over,
himself
Dave.
and his students in really
Make
bad
sure you're
positions.
okay on the side choke,
Because
and then
that's
beat
where
him.
you're going to find yourself inevitably in a
Watch him
fight,
out. Don't let him
whether
mount
it's
you.
in this
Keep your
one
left
or the
knee
next
up.
one or down the road. And
How about
perhaps
a knee?
Velasquez was able to
Come on,
weather
Dave.
that kind of
You
storm.
know this, baby. Scoot your hips up. It's time to work.
But
Elbow to
he's
knee.
mounted again, and I'm surprised he got mounted so quickly.
Scoot up. Yeah, now scoot up. Keep working up. You know the game. Walk up his body. Walk up his body, Dave. Go. Walk up his body. Catch
Now
him
he's
again.
flurries.
You're okay. Walk up.
All right, it is great to hear the champions in the corner in this fight. And talking about the tactician practices that there really are in this. It's just not all fighting. I mean, it is truly a chess match here at the ultimate level, the UFC.
I would really think for those who are not familiar with MMA or uneducated about mixed martial arts competition, this is all about science. Yes, you can have the personality and
Push your
that
chest down.
explosive athletic character,
Show his nose.
but it has to be directed. And we've seen too many fights where just pure raw aggression and power fail because brains beat
James,
brawn all the time.
no.
I'll take a smart power versus just a plain raw power any day.
Trying to work some elbows now.
And it's being effective.
He cannot hit the head with the elbow, and he knows that. Now Pulver on top, back and forth. Velasquez trying to stop the flurry, trying to get his legs, full mount. Pulver continuing to punish. David Velasquez.
Those punches don't have a lot of power. Look at him wing them in from the side. Yes, they're connecting. They are scoring. But they're not straight punches like those. Those are the ones that are going to hurt him.
And they're continuing to land. There's a big one, and another left punch. Pulver is teeing off.
He also looks like he's punching himself out.
And it is over. It is over.
No answer.
Pulver has defeated David Velasquez.